right, man. Here with my man Dylan Amenaza Capetillo. You've come up in the gyms with, Canelo Alvarez, Teofimo, Shakur, Tyson Fury, you name it. And now it's your time to become a professional, man. You're turning pro under Golden Boy Promotions March 14th in Anaheim, California. And just let some of the people know your amateur accomplishments, Dylan.
I was a 3-time WBC champion, national champion as well, regional champion. So much great experience, played so much top amateurs. And even this past year, I've been, sparring Shakur Stevenson, Mark Magsayo, Emiliano Vargas, Bruce Shushu Carrington, who just became world champion. Getting that great experience that I need to, transform me into that professional fighter that I'm gonna go into coming March 14th.
Now, you felt. Well, how old were you when you first felt you'll become a world champion? I feel like it's been a long time.
Since I stepped in the ring for the first time, since I was 4 years old, I knew this is what I loved, this is what I wanted to do, and the time has come, and I'm ready to go.
How old are you now, Dylan?
I'm 17 years old.
So you're having your first fight before adulthood.
Before adulthood, yes, sir.
So how would you describe your style to people who haven't seen you fight in the amateurs?
My father has taught me all distances in the ring. There's short distance like Chavez, and then there's the middle distance like Oscar De La Hoya, and then there's the long distance like Muhammad Ali. My favorite is the middle distance like Oscar De La Hoya, go on the inside and fight from the middle to the close distance. So I would say I'm a puncher boxer.
Puncher boxer.
Puncher boxer.
Yeah. Jack Mosley called it power boxing.
Power boxing. There you go.
So Tyson, I saw in the video last night, Oscar presenting you and Tyson Fury calling in, man. Why do you think it is that Tyson made it a point to support you upon your signing?
Well, Tyson Fury's known me since a little baby. I would go to tournaments and he would watch it on the phone right there on the ring after sparring. And then my pops would call me after I would win the fights, and he would congratulate me. And every day he told me, I can't wait for your pro debut. And he saw I signed on social media, and right away he called me to congratulate me and saying he's excited and he'll tune in March 14th.
It's a changing landscape, man. You got Top Rank. They're still Top Rank, but they don't have a deal right now. Zuffa Boxing's entering in. Turkey, everybody. What made you choose Golden Boy to be your promoter?
Just the relationship I created with Oscar. He invited me to some fights a couple months ago, and he's known me since a baby. And it was just, the right move. It was all at God's timing. I always thought I would be, Top Rank, and I always said Top Rank. My father used to manage the Top Rank gym. I used to be around, all the Top Rank people. But, Oscar, I have a great relationship with him, and he's already gone through everything. He's already accomplished what I want to get to, so he knows what it takes. So I can take that mentorship from him as well. So I'm ready to, have a great team with my father, Oscar, and everybody on the Golden Boy team.
Which fighters do you feel gave you the best lessons that are going to prepare you for being a professional?
Definitely the fighters that sparred, Shakur Stevenson, Shushu Carrington, because they felt what I have, they felt what I got. They told me, they gave me some great tips that I could work on, and that different pro style that I gotta adapt to, the hands up, the touch, not everything hard, don't show so many shots, all that good stuff. Definitely them.
Which fighters have told you they feel you have championship talent?
Shakur told me I got championship talent. Shushu Carrington was great sparring too. My brother Emiliano Vargas, my boy, and even Canelo. There's a video of Canelo saying that I'm the future of boxing. So just ready to show the world all the hard work I put in.
Man, how many rounds when's the last time you sparred Shakur?
Shakur, I sparred him in December, 3 weeks before the Teo fight. No, January, the start of January, 3 weeks before the Teo fight.
Everybody, what they're impressed with Shakur is his sense of controlling distance against his fighters. Did you learn things from him?
Yes, I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I had to throw combinations of 6-7 punches to maybe even land 1 or 2.
Right.
And Shakur's got a great jab. And distance managing is beautiful from Shakur.
I know Emiliano, he has great hand speed. Shakur too has his distance, his great hand speed. And what do you think are your best attributes, Dylan?
My best attribute, definitely my jab and my hook to the body, the hook to the liver. That's my favorite attribute. Just the movement. I want to work on not staying stationary. So we're working on moving like Chavez, like Canelo, just that Mexican style, We're mixing the Mexican style with also having that great defense.
Right, and you're Mexican American, right? Born in the United States, but you really have always prided yourself on being a Mexican fighter. Why is that? And What do you think? How's that impact you? I mean, you talk about the hook to the body, but
You know, the hook to the body, but I'm just, my parents are Mexican. I'm proud to be a Mexican, and just all the history in the Mexican fighters in boxing. It's beautiful to see, because Mexican fighters, they have to go through a lot more. They have to come from a different country. They have to, fight hard in Mexico and then make it over here. So it's beautiful to see, like a fighter like Canelo. He debuted at the age of 15 in Mexico. He did over 15 fights in 1 year, and now look at him. He was the face of boxing. He came over here, and every time there's a Canelo fight, you tune in. So it's just beautiful to have that culture, that Mexican heart when I fight.
Your uncle was a trainer, Margarito. Your dad worked with some of the best fighters in the world. Your brothers went off to the military, and do you feel a lot of expectations on your shoulders? All the champions in Vegas have talked about you since you were a little boy, and do you feel a lot of expectations on your shoulders?
I feel a lot of expectations, but I feel super relaxed in these moments because it's something that I've been preparing for my whole life. I always vision myself in these big cards and these moments, and I was just always preparing for it. Always seeing the fights, always coming to fights. My father always, got me close to the locker room so I could vision it all and just be prepared for it. So in these moments, I'm super excited and just ready to go.
Separately, now that we've talked about your pro debut coming up, you ever sparred with Devin too, or only Shakur?
No, only Shakur. I haven't sparred with Devin. Yeah, we're good friends with Devin as well, so we'll probably get some work in there, have the champ, give me some tips as well.
Yeah, well, I know you've seen it. He's been in your dad's gym plenty of times over the years.
Yes.
That's a really good matchup at 147, man. Who would you give the edge to between Devin and Shakur?
Between Devin and Shakur at 47, that's such a technical fight because we got Devin who's got a great jab. He controls that middle distance, and then we got Shakur who boxes and also knows how to control. We saw him control the middle with Teo as well. So it'd just be a technical fight, just see who would land more. So I think it would be a great fight. Shakur's also southpaw. I couldn't really say. It's a very technical fight.
I know you're close with Teofimo and Shakur.
Yeah.
You cool with both of them. Were you surprised at all by how that fight went?
I was a little surprised. I mean, I felt Shakur, and I got to face him before the fight and sparring, and very sharp. I knew it was gonna be a great fight. I just, I thought Teo was gonna, be a little. Was gonna put up a better fight.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah, most people did.
I thought that, but I don't know what was going on, but I respect the Teo. That's my guy.
Hey, good luck to you March 14th at the Honda Center in Anaheim. It's been a long time coming, man, so I've been covering you since you were a little kid, so the journey begins in the professionals. Best of luck to you, brother.
Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, man.